This is a quick walk around of the body of the 1962 Chevy Greenbrier. I'm just going to go around the body a little bit and just point some things out. So down here in this corner, there's obviously some body filler there in that whole area. They got some rust in here. And this discoloration you see is a couple different types of primer, just by different people. When I bought this a few years back, it had some grayish primer here, and I shot over it with just some primer paint. Same with this right here. It all feels solid though. This has obviously got a layer of like some skimmed body filler in this corner. What else can I show you on the body here? You can see that there's a little dent here. Have a little bit of paint and some rust in here as well. Paint came off here, flaked off. Give you a shot there. This paint on the bumper peels off really easily. I just didn't go to the trouble of peeling it all off before offering it for sale. You're seeing how I've been using it. And as I'll mention in my ad, I was planning on doing a frame-on restoration and making it into a nice weekend camper. There's some damage right here. Somebody had broken into the van when I had it parked at my old house, and they did two things. They caused this little bit of damage here, and then they also broke the latch that the doors are supposed to clip on. I just haven't gotten around to picking one of these up. They're really cheap. These boxes, I'm gonna double check my invoices, but I believe it's all the weather stripping, the window stripping, and door stripping, which I was getting. I also may have carpet in there, but I have to check. And I was getting that because I was doing I was planning on, like I said, doing a frame-on restoration, and I was gonna replace all the seals. The window cranks, I don't have all the window cranks. I do have at least one, maybe two spares. I think I'm missing at least one window crank. I'll have to double check on that. I put this in one of the pictures. There's a dent right here. It was like that when I got it. You know, there's a little bit of body work here, or need of body work here. This is all solid here too. This corner, you can kind of see that right there. And then this drip rail is solid all the way around. I did take a picture of this section here, which looks like it has some filler. My guess is here and here is there's probably some pinholes or some holes right here. This actually just looks like somebody started to put filler on it and never finished sanding it down, and they just did a bad job. Or I don't even know if it's plastic. Like I peeled a little piece off and it almost looks like Dyno Weld or something like that, but it doesn't look like anything's been welded in. And the rest of the drip rail looks good all the way around. Yeah. And then the rest of the hood, you can see there's looks like there's a little ding right here. A couple little, and then the rest is just some discoloration because this is like a couple of different primers. And then the rest is, you know, old paint jobs. You know, just it was the previous owner used it as like a mobile shop. And then I used it for basically doing some construction as an extra vehicle, just hauling some stuff around, and I take my dogs to the beach in it. I was going to keep it long term, but I wound up getting a Airstream, and that works really well for my wife and I and our 3 dogs. So that's the end of the exterior body tour.